Jay, you think triadic relations of opposition don't exist?
Triad is 3, opposition is 2.
Precisely.
So there's no opposition in a triad.
So within a triad, there cannot be individual relations of opposition.
It's relations of origin in our view.
No, not in your view. As a matter of nature. Have you ever played paper, scissors, rock? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you understand that paper, scissors, rock is, at heart, triadic relations of opposition, which you just said don't exist?
The triad is not like paper, rock, scissors.
No,
that
no,
would be, that
it's
would
an
be
analogy.
modalism.
No, no. You said that can't exist because 2 is indivisible within 3. Relations of opposition, we have, so as the Trinity, scissor, paper, rock, paper, these can exist. Filiality can exist with fatherhood. You said this to Christian Wagner. Do you care to amend your statement? It's a major logical error.
You think that relations of opposition is the same thing as relations of origin. That's what I disagree with.
You said there's a mathematical problem, that 2 doesn't go into 3.
Because a dyad is not a triad.
But you understand that there can be relations of opposition within a triad. Speaking naturally.
There's not. Not in the divine triad, no.
No, well, explain why it's different in the divine. I just demonstrated there is a triadic relation of opposition.
You didn't demonstrate it.
No, I demonstrated it.
No, you
okay, so you're going to play the game.
You didn't demonstrate it.
So paper, scissors, rocks doesn't exist.
That's not the triad.
That is a triad. That's 3. That's
not what a triad is.
How many positions are there? You think
a triad is just 3? That's not what a triad is.
And how many opposition relations are there?
That's not what the triad is. So you have a different triadology, and that's why this doesn't work.
Explain why it's different in the Trinity.
Because
it works perfectly.
Because you say that, but you don't know our position. Relations.
I'm asking within the position of the Trinity.
Shut up and let me answer your question. Your position. Relations of origin is our position, not relation of opposition.
See, this is just equivocation. Wait, no, I've heard enough. That's equivocation on a term.
Equivocation.
You said
the orthodox position is.
I'll quote you.
You're not even familiar with our position.
I'll quote you.
You should have read our position.
I'm talking to one dude. Triadic relations of opposition cannot exist because 2 doesn't go into 3.
That's not what I said. I said a dyad is what opposition is. I didn't say 2 doesn't go into 3.
That's contrariety. You're mistaking contrariety and opposition.
You don't know.
You can have opposition within a relation of opposition.
You don't know how patristic.
So you haven't played
patristic number theory is not your specialty.
The way that,
know what a dyad is.
The way that
Maximus argues for a dyad.
Yeah, I was going to say he's asking you to cut your response. He wants to continue on this questioning.
No, he just wants to
within a triad, you can have oppositions, and it doesn't contradict the triad. I showed
the
that.
Trinity. I showed that. You didn't show that. You just said it.
It's an analogy.
How do you know it matches up to the triad? You don't.
No, I didn't say it matches up to the triad. You're not cross-examining.
Then your analogy doesn't work.
I thought we.
Yes, that's the thing.
It works perfectly. Filiality, and fatherhood. Those are opposed within a Trinity. You're saying they're not opposed?
That's not what relations of opposition is.
Forget my analogy.
Compared to
I want to press
relations of origin.
This is the most important distinction within the entire filioque. Hold on. So you're saying that filiation and fatherhood are not opposed in the traditional ways of a couple.
Will you let me answer this?
Please. Are they opposed?
There are relations.
Are they opposed?
Let me finish. We do not believe in cashing out who the persons are by relations of opposition because it's relative.
So filiation and fatherhood are not opposed.
Because it's relative.
Yeah, because
because
there's the third party, they're not opposed.
You can talk about relations in the triad, but they don't ground the persons. That's Losky's critique of this. You could have just read the things I sent you, and then you want to be asking me.
No.
Because you didn't read anything.
I asked you very specifically. Can there be an oppositional relation?
The terms that I'm telling you from our
what you don't understand is the way that dichotomies work. We can conceive.
No dichotomies in the Trinity.
All I was showing mathematically is that we can conceive of a triad that has 3 parts and 3 relations that are all dyadic.
But there's no parts in the Trinity. That's why it doesn't work.
It's just
there's parts in the Trinity.
It doesn't work.
There's parts in the Trinity? No.
Of course not.
Right. So that's why it doesn't work.
But there are relations of opposition.